Yeah. Let's see if this spicy falafel is good. I just went and got a facial, and now I feel and I look like a glazed donut. Okay, and so the next best step in a self-care day, of course, is good food. So let's go get something to eat. People are always talking about chipotle or kava, chipotle or kava. Here's chipotle. And kava's over here. And we going over here. Hello, hello. It's like they knew I was coming and my birthday was coming up, because what is this? Spicy falafel, that's new. Can I please get a bowl with the super greens, the black lentils, and brown rice? That's fine. Dips, yeah. Can I do the 2 scoops of red pepper hummus and then 1 scoop of the regular? Do you have vegetables? Can I do half the falafel and half the veggies?
You want to do our regular falafel or our spicy falafel?
Well, how spicy is spicy? Jalapenos? No?
If you don't, anytime you get an ask about spicy.
You know what? I'll be adventurous today, and I'll try the spicy. Yeah, let's do that. One and one.
I think you'll like them. The flavors, they're not that bad.
Yeah.
And, I like the flavor.
Yeah, jalapenos aren't bad. Can I get corn, cucumbers and tomatoes? No, corn, this cabbage, the tomatoes and onions. Are those pickled onions back there?
They are.
Can I have some of those? And then avocado. Yeah. And then I'll do the lemon tahini on the side. Oh wait, there's broccoli. I don't see broccoli. Where's the broccoli at? I don't see broccoli. And can I also have a side of the hot harissa vinaigrette?
That'll be all for today, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
$13.37.
Get into this bowl. Usually, my fiance gets the toppings on top of the bowl. I just got it on the side. Sometimes they be skipping out on trying to give you your pita bread. Avocado is new and the broccoli is new for this location anyway. But like, people are like going to Kava and eating it, and they're just like so amazing, so surprised. I'm just like, we've been eating Kava since COVID, like twice a week, if we're being honest. And it's like, can't really compare it to Chipotle because they're two different, two different cultures. And they're both good depending on what you want. If you want tacos, you go to Chipotle. You want a gyro or hero, however you pronounce it, you go to Kava. But baby, the flavors are completely different. Like, it's just a different experience. It's so good. Let's see if this spicy falafel is good. Let's see if it's too spicy. It's not spicy at all, actually. No, that spicy falafel. The spicy falafel might be better than the regular falafel, if I'm being honest. Yeah, today was a great day for me. Tomorrow's gonna be the beginning of July, and my birthday's coming up in 2 weeks, and my phone got overheated, guys. But anyway, like I was saying, I've really been in this period and space of like self-reflection, with me being in this detox boot camp and just like all the spiritual work that we're doing. And then this morning I had an amazing massage, and like, she always over delivers with the services that she provides. So it's like I learned a lot in there, and I just been getting so many just like messages. First of all, my phone keeps dying and I'm not sure why, so we're just gonna go live and talk about what's on my mind. Okay. But I was saying before I got rudely interrupted that my birthday's coming up, y'all, in a couple weeks, and I have just been in this very kind of secluded, quiet space where I've just been taking all the time for myself, really trying to figure out what I want to do, how I want to do it. Like I think like as you get older and things start happening in your life, you really start questioning like what's my purpose, right? But one thing I will say is that a lot of times we can get so overwhelmed with what is our purpose, what are we supposed to be doing, or we forget to have fun. And I know for me personally, I tend to put myself on the back burner a lot. Like I don't really pour into myself as much as I really should, because I'm always like trying to pour into other people. I'm always trying to figure out the next thing for my life. Just like with the way of the world and the economy right now, like if you're on social media a whole lot, like it's oversaturated with, oh, you got to have this many streams of income, you got to do this, you got to do that. And it's like, man, that can get overwhelming and just tiring and exhausting. So like I have really had to take a step back and just like delete my social media platforms and just tap into myself and just kind of be quiet and not really talk to nobody. It seems to be the thing that works for me, at least. Like I really do want to get better at like talking to y'all and connecting with y'all and letting y'all know what's up. But it's like I wish we could do this in person. Like I wish like we could be face to face more and like talk more, so that we could really connect. That's what's really needed. But it's like when I was in my early 20s, I remember like after graduating college, I was so depressed. Like, oh my gosh, I don't know what I want to do with my life. I don't know if I want to be a therapist. I don't know if I want to do this. I don't know if I want to do that. And then I spent years trying to find what it was that I wanted to do, trying to find myself. But it's like myself ain't go nowhere. I ain't go nowhere, you know, just bouncing around trying to find purpose. Our purpose is inside of us. We just got to remember to take the time to sit with us and rest, which I'm learning that I don't do enough. Like even on like my self-care days or like days that I have off of work, I'm always like, oh, I gotta hurry up and do this. I gotta do this for my channel. I gotta do this for my store. I gotta do this, and then I'm trying to like overload my schedule with things to do and people to see and all that. And it's just like, girl, slow down. Like on one hand, it's like tomorrow waits for no man, right? But then on the other, it's like enjoy your now. Yeah. So trying to find a healthy balance is definitely a challenge, especially when you do have goals for yourself. I'm really goal oriented. Oh, also, if you're new here, hi, my name is Sonia. Welcome to Fully Loving Yourself, where I just realized, not that I just realized, but I just decided to go back into sharing my love and passion of health and wellness with y'all. For a minute, I was sharing content on things that I would teach my young people when I was a caseworker. And I quickly learned that that's not what I wanted to do. Like I loved it when I did it with them, but overall, like on the grand scheme of things, what I really am passionate about is us taking care of ourselves, us taking care of each other and our health. Like that's always been my thing. I started in 2016. I threw my first event and it was called Black Minds Matter, and it was an event in a park where we had people come out and talk to the young kids, and we had healthy snacks and healthy foods and juice and things and activities, and it was awesome. But I didn't have the turnout that I wanted, so because I didn't have the turnout that I wanted, I gave up on it and I never tried to do it again. I got so discouraged by the lack of result on my first time doing something. And so now I'm back, you know 7 years ago, 7 years later, thinking, oh, well, let me try this again. Let me try doing, let me try throwing this event again because now I'm in a different space. I have different resources. I have a different mindset. I'm in a different environment with people who are super supportive, you know? So it's like, don't give up on your dreams. And somebody said something to me like, don't let your dreams die inside of you. If you have something that you know that you want to do that shit. Like, you know, this year I am committing to getting out and being with people face to face. And just connecting with people in real time, you know, because I feel like that's what we're moving to. We're moving to more in-person, face-to-face connections. And another thing is that, like, with the whole rest piece of it, right? I recognize that whenever I rest sometimes, I feel guilty. Like, girl, you need to get up and do something with yourself. Like, you got 24 hours in a day. You have not met all of your goals. Why are you laying here? And I just beat myself up sometimes like, girl, you could be doing more. But, you know, rest is productive. You need rest in order to get to your goal. Like, if you're always on go, you're always on 10, you're always moving, you beat your body up. And ultimately, you know, you can have a negative impact on your health if you're constantly on go. So it's okay to do nothing, you know? Like, I don't know. It's good to rest. And so, like I said, with my birthday coming up, I planned like this big trip to Universal Studios for my birthday. I'm so excited to see Harry Potter and to see the Minions, y'all. Y'all don't even know how excited I am to see the Minions for my birthday. But when I looked at my itinerary, I was like, dang, girl, like you have a jam-packed day for your entire vacation. When you going to rest? Like, when you going to sit down and like actually take in Florida and Universal Studios? And when are you going to go to the beach? And when are you going to sit by the pool and just relax? You want to be on vacation, running, rushing. You want to come back and you got to go to work, you know? Vacation shouldn't feel like, you know, work. And I'm the type of person where I take my laptop on vacation with me. So I'm really, you know, I'm going to take one of those days that I'm on vacation because I'm going to be gone for 2 weeks. And I was like, oh, I got 2 weeks off. I could do some work for my business. Like, yeah, you could, but you're going to burn yourself out. If you don't actually take some time to sit with yourself, you know, because when you rest and you sit with yourself, you get answers. You get downloads from God, from the universe, that lets you know this is what you're supposed to be doing, you know? Like, you don't always have to go searching for the answers. The answers will find you. But if we're constantly busy and constantly moving, we won't hear it. I'm learning that. I'm really learning that. Some of my vegetables look moldy. That's why I'm pulling them out. Like, I got a lot of people who pour into me and they believe in me a lot more than I believe in myself a lot of times. And so they see how talented and skilled I am. And I'm like, oh, girl, you could be doing this. Oh, girl, you could be doing that. It's like, I could, you know? And if you get tied down into what everybody else wants for you and wants from you, you will lose your shit, okay? You will lose your mind. So it's really good to just take a step back, breathe, get yourself together, and really check in with you. Like, what do I want? You know? What do I want my life to look like in 5 years? What do I want my life to look like next year? What do I want my life to look like at the end of the year? Like, outside of what everybody else wants from me and for me. Outside of what everybody else is telling me that I should want. You know? Like, don't get tied down into what everybody else believes your life should look like. Yes, it's so okay to rest, to just sit there and just, you know, I was reading my Bible app and it was saying like when Jesus had self-care days, because he had self-care days, he would literally be by himself. Like, he ain't talk to nobody, he ain't do no work, he wasn't bothered with nobody. Like, he literally just took time to himself. And it's like, you know, on my self-care days, I'm jam-packing my self-care days. I went and got a facial. I went and got a massage. I went and took myself out to eat. I'm rushing, running. Girl, just lay down. Sit your ass down. And, just be. Be okay with being. That's one thing that I'm learning. On this journey, that it's okay. Your journey is not going to look like anybody else's. Your journey is yours, and it's going to look how it's supposed to look for you. And if you spend a lot of time on social media, especially if you're somebody who does social media, you can definitely get caught up in what you think life is supposed to look like. But in reality, stuff is not really what it seems to be. Okay? It's really not. Have fun. Do things that make you happy. Like, everything doesn't have to be about work. I'm having to tell myself that. Like, I don't color as much as I used to. I don't, do the things that I used to love to do. And it's like, man, where did that girl go? Get her back. We miss her. I didn't put no dressing on this. Got my tahini vinaigrette. I gotta get my charger from the house. But yeah. Especially if you are somebody who is goal oriented and you got a lot of dreams, you got a lot of ideas, and you get overwhelmed by them, like me. Sometimes rest is good, and in those rest periods, you really need to ask God, ask yourself, like, what's my step one? Help me to clarify what it is that I'm supposed to be doing in this moment. What's my next step? Help me to clarify my path. Exactly. Self-care doesn't always have to be doing something. You can really just be doing nothing and rest and resetting your body. Yeah, just do it for you, even if it's a little bit at a time. Yeah. And something, I realized that also stems from things that I went through as a child too. I'm the oldest daughter of 5 children, 5 boys, or 4 boys and me. I'm the oldest daughter. And I'm very overprotective of my babies, of my brothers. And I took care of my brothers, I took care of my mom. And so I have always had that in me. I always got to be taking care of everybody else, Nobody taught me how to take care of me. Nobody said, okay, hey, get out of here. These ain't your kids. you know? Go and take care of yourself. Well, my aunt did that for a little bit. She did take me and was like, you need to be a kid. You need to go have fun. So I do appreciate that. And I'm grateful for that experience because I did get the chance to just be me and not taking care of nobody else. But, there is something that I talked about before with parents with older daughters. Y'all gotta let them have their childhood. Let them live their lives because they're going to end up stressed out and anxious, trying to take care of everybody else but themselves. And that's no way to live, honey. That is no way to live. But be sure to treat yourself to little things, like a bowl of kava, good food. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. I've been overworking myself and just not really taking the time to sit down. What are some ways that you take care of you? Let me know. Like, something that I really want to get back into doing? I want to go skating. I bought a pair of roller skates during COVID, and I rode them one time, and then I fell, and then I never picked them back up again because I was embarrassed and I busted my ass. But I really want to get back into skating. I really do. That is something that I want to get back into. I want to get back into drawing. What are some things y'all do for y'all self-care? Let me know. I'm interested. I want to get back into having picnics outside with my boo. It's just, it just seems like life was just so much easier. You said cry. But for real though, seriously, definitely that. But crying is so cleansing though. I feel you. You definitely feel good after a good cry. Not even gonna hold you. Um, that is something that I do. And I cry and release that emotional pressure and tension out of my body. It be feeling good. Yeah, everybody don't have kava. That is crazy. Girl, I'm eating kava. That's so crazy that everybody don't have one of these because I'm seeing people post it like eating kava for the first time. We eat kava twice a week. We've been eating kava twice a week since COVID. What in the world? I can't believe this. Well, hopefully they come into a city near you because, man, how much is a bowl? I added avocado, so my bowl was $13. The same for like a sandwich and some fries somewhere. You know what I mean? Like this was 13 something, but I added stuff, so it really don't be that much. Probably like $11, and it's really good. Really, really good. Having a self care day, so brought my child over here to grab something to eat. Cadoba. I don't even go there. You never heard of kava, sis? What in the world? Girl, I was on YouTube. And I was like, people were reviewing kava like this is new. I was like, this is not new. Where you been eating this? Like, you know? But yeah. Another thing too is that I've really been working on like my regrets. Like the shame and regrets. Like regrets of not doing things that I wish I would have done when I was younger or at a different point in my time. Like really having to sit with myself and forgiving myself for not taking the path that I wanted to take then. And it's like when I like sometimes I look back on my life like, dang, I wish I would have did XYZ when I was younger. And my fiance is like, yo, you're not old. Like you're still alive. You can still do these things. But it's just like you right. But I wish I would have done it then. Like I probably could have did it differently. But in reality, everything happens the way that it's supposed to happen when it's supposed to happen that way. You know? So I don't know if you're anything like me, you know, working on like forgiving yourself and all of that. Just know it's all right, boo. We got this. Oh, girl, you know what I'm gonna do? Actually, I was recording for a vlog, so it'll be on my page. It was fire. I mean, so what I got was I got the super greens with lentils, brown rice. They got a new spicy falafel. So I got roasted veggies, a spicy falafel, and a regular falafel. Then I got corn, pickled cabbage, pickled onions, um, 2 scoops of the red roasted eggplant hummus, and 1 scoop of the regular hummus. And then what else did I get? Avocado. This shit's so banging. So banging. I'm so sorry to hear that. No, it's crazy. Indiana. I guess I will not be stopping there on my foodie tour. What? Y'all don't even got the basics. That is crazy. What was I saying? Mm, yeah. So that's one thing. And another thing is self-awareness. You know, tapping into yourself, trusting yourself. Whenever I would meditate and like do like my spirit work, my spiritual work, the voice that I would hear in my head like that little voice in my head, I would always hear my spiritual coach and I wouldn't hear myself. And she would always say, that's because you need to work on trusting yourself. There's no reason why you should trust me more than you trust you. You know what I mean? And that really stuck with me because a lot of times when we're people pleasers, we have the tendency to trust everybody on the outside of ourselves more than we trust us. And I'm like, But now, when I be doing my journaling and meditating and stuff, I be hearing my own voice and I'm like, yeah, girl, we got this, you know? We got this. That's that little voice that God be giving us. It's yeah, this is good. I need to go home and use the bathroom though. That's one thing it'll do to you. Make you use the restroom. Yeah, really tapping in and being self-aware. Self-awareness is key. Self-awareness is key. Knowing who you are and why you are. Spending some time getting to know that. Like, don't allow yourself to get so bogged down into life stuff, running around like a hamster on a wheel. Baby, I be so stressed out. Life is happening for everybody. And then I see other people and I'm like, damn, why are they so happy? How are they so happy? I'm stressed out. That's because I ain't resting. I'm not taking a step back and just like, all right, that's enough for today. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we got goals. We gonna get there, God willing. You know what I'm saying? I can be very impatient. But if it's meant for us to get there, if it's meant for us to achieve those goals, God's gonna make it so. So just relax and have fun with it. I'm learning that. Have fun with it, guys. So good. Yum. Yeah. I wish I could have recorded this actually on my phone, but it is what it is. Alright. What I really wanted to let y'all know was slow down. And this is really like a note to self, right? Slow down. Like, we got time. Like, time is what we make it. That's what somebody told me. Time is what we make it. I be nervous. Like, well, we ain't got that much time. Like, time is moving so fast. That's because we're moving so fast. We are moving so fast. We are time. It goes as slow or as fast as we want it to. And if we're rushing through life, time is going to escape us. You know what I mean? Like, make the most out of the time that we have. So we have time. Don't say, I don't have enough time. We have time. And with the time that we do have, make the most out of it. Don't waste it. You know? And rest isn't wasteful. Rest is productive. Do things that make you smile, that make you happy, that make you laugh. I mean, if you like turning up and that's something that makes you laugh, that makes you smile and have a good time, you know, do what you feel you need to do. Respect yourself, respect your boundaries, tap into you, you know. Most importantly, make sure y'all subscribe to my channel because that's where I'm posting this live at. Yeah. Sierra need to come. Girl, listen. When you had that cover the other day on your channel, on your page, I was like, what cover she done went to? Because the cover that I got, the cover downtown in Cameron Village is dirty. Even in this one that I just went to, I was like, why my Brussels sprouts look like that? No, ma'am. It was not supposed to look like that. What the hell? Yours was all clean. They was clean in here today. And this one that I went to, but that other one downtown, hell nah. It was to the point where, yeah, it was to the point where I wanted to call them and like report them and say I want my money back or I want my food replaced. And it wasn't even worth it. Usually if I get bad food, I'll be like, I want to replace. I ain't even want the food replaced at that one. Like, y'all can keep it. I ain't even about to waste my time or my money coming back down there. Chapel Hill. I haven't been to the one in Chapel Hill. But we should go live together on here and talk about food. That would be delicious. actually a delicious conversation. Now, I ain't no chef, but I do like to eat, and Sierra could cook. Okay, that's what I do know. She be cooking it down for the girls. If y'all like food, make sure y'all go over to her page and get her cookbook, honey. Yes, ma'am. I was supposed to be at a photography studio about an hour ago. So I need to go and get my charger so that I can go up to the studio and see what's hitting up there. Yeah. Anyway, I hope that you all use this summer, use tomorrow to pour into yourselves, to love on you. It's like we don't have a lot of time during the summer because we at work, right? Nope. What did I just say? We have time. Make the most out of the time that we have. Make the most out of the time that you have. I am not one of those people that goes out after work. Yesterday, I went out after work, and I was outside till the sun went down. I was like, "Who is this woman?" Me. I coordinated for people to come outside and walk around and socialize. I was like, "What in the world?" Making the most out of our time, practicing what we preach. Get out here and live your life. Like the next 2 weeks, I might be hibernating, but we got to make the most out of the time that we have. Pour into our loved ones. Don't be so career and goal oriented and focused that you forget about your relationships. That's one thing that I've had to learn. It's like I'm really trying to make this work, but I really want to make sure that I'm making memories with the people that I love, because that's important, right? So I just pray for anybody else who's going through the same thing, who's on the same path as me. Yeah, spend this summer making memories, loving on you. Make memories with yourself. Make yourself smile and laugh. Yeah? Self care days are important. Relationship days are important. Spend your time. Hi, baby. Spend your time doing things that fill your cup back up. Because it's important for you to do that. Life is lifing for all of us, for real. But there are things that we can give back to us, that make it all worth it, you know? So, yeah, I know I was ranting, y'all, but, I felt the need to come and have a chit chat with my homies, with my girls, with my loved ones. And I love y'all, and I hope y'all have an amazing rest of your week. And I'll talk to y'all soon.